The sweeper-keeper revolution. Manuel Neuer didn't just play goalkeeper, he played center back, fullback, and libero simultaneously. Before him, keepers rarely left the 6-yard box, some barely left their goal line. The job was simple: stop shots, punt long, repeat. Neuer looked at that definition and shredded it. He turned the entire defensive half into his office. By constantly standing 20 to 30 meters off his line, he allowed Bayern and Germany to play absurdly high defensive lines without fear. Defenders pushed up, midfielders flooded forward, and Neuer simply handled everything behind them. The world saw it most clearly at the 2014 World Cup against Algeria. Neuer acted like an extra defender, sprinting out of his box again and again to intercept long balls, win tackles, and clear danger like a field player. It was part sweeper, part midfielder, part lunatic. Fans at home weren't sure if they were witnessing innovation or insanity, but it worked. It was reckless, wild, brilliant, and completely transformed the flow of the game. Teams used to exploit space behind defenses. After Neuer, that space simply didn't exist anymore. He deleted it with his legs. The art of controlled risk. Neuer's genius wasn't just his athleticism, it was his calculation. Most keepers fear leaving their line because every mistake becomes a highlight that lives forever. Neuer embraced risk as a tactical weapon. The reward was control of the entire pitch. One example defined this principle: the 2013 Champions League semifinal versus Barcelona. Bayern's defense pushed so high that any other keeper would have panicked. Neuer didn't. He stepped out early for interceptions, played passes under pressure, and swept up behind Dante and Boateng as if he were the team's third center back. Barcelona's vertical threat died instantly. Every long ball became Neuer's ball. His calmness forced opponents to rethink their entire attacking strategy. The risk was obvious: one mistimed dash and Bayern would be exposed. But the payoff was domination. Neuer proved that bravery could be a tactic. Reinventing distribution. Before Neuer, goalkeepers mostly kicked long balls and hoped for the best. Neuer turned distribution into a tactical system. Short passes, long diagonals, clipped balls into midfield. He used every weapon in the toolbox. His range matched elite midfielders far more than traditional keepers. Watch Bayern under Pep Guardiola from 2013 to 2016. Neuer often became the first point of build-up, receiving the ball under pressure and breaking the opponent's press with laser-accurate passes. Pep treated him like a functioning outfield player, because he was. In several Bundesliga matches, he completed more passes than some midfielders. He didn't just join build-up play, he accelerated it. Distribution went from a bonus to a requirement, and the modern era of ball-playing keepers was born. The libero reborn. Franz Beckenbauer invented the libero. Manuel Neuer revived it. He interpreted goalkeeping as a continuation of German defensive heritage, a sweeping, reading, anticipating role. This was on full display in the 2010 World Cup match against England. Neuer wasn't just stopping shots, he was launching counterattacks. His quick throws and long passes bypassed England's midfield, setting up goals and turning defense into instant offense. Before Neuer, keepers restarted play. After Neuer, keepers initiated attacks. He became the modern version of the libero, except he wore gloves. The fearless 1-versus-1 style. Most keepers make themselves big in 1-versus-1 duels. Neuer made himself enormous. His signature star jump technique, arms and legs spread like a handball goalkeeper, smothered strikers instantly. Think back to the 2014 World Cup final. When Gonzalo Higuain broke free, Neuer sprinted out aggressively, throwing his entire frame into the challenge. Not just closing angles, removing them completely. Opponents often panicked when they saw him incoming at full speed. Neuer didn't wait for danger, he attacked it. His 1-versus-1 style wasn't just effective, it was terrifying. Redefining aerial dominance. Neuer turned claiming crosses into a psychological weapon. Most keepers hesitate in crowds. Neuer launched himself into the air like a missile, catching balls at their highest point and eliminating rebounds, scrambles, and chaos. During Bayern's treble-winning 2013 season, opponents stopped crossing entirely because Neuer's reach and timing made it pointless. He vacuumed up high balls as easily as short passes. His aerial control allowed defenders to hold higher lines, press more aggressively, and recover less often. He didn't just defend his box, he controlled the sky above it. Goalkeeper as the 11th outfield player. Neuer blurred the line between goalkeeper and field player. He didn't just pass, he dribbled, he feinted, he played 1-2s, and he invited pressure and escaped it. In matches against Dortmund, Schalke, and Frankfurt, Neuer confidently took touches under pressure, drew attackers in, and used his footwork to escape like a midfielder. One famous moment came against Stuttgart in 2011. Neuer received a back pass, pulled off a body feint, dribbled past the striker, and passed through the lines as if performing a casual training drill. He made goalkeeping look fun, and in doing so, he stretched the imagination of every young keeper watching. The tactical shield against pressing. High pressing is one of modern football's biggest weapons, but Neuer turned it into an opportunity. When opponents pressed Bayern aggressively, Neuer became the free man. He regularly stepped outside his box to create numerical superiority and build up play. Suddenly, Bayern's backline wasn't a back four, it was a back five, with the keeper as the extra player. A perfect example came under Guardiola against Dortmund and Leverkusen. Their intense presses were neutralized because Neuer offered passing angles that traditional keepers would never dare create. He didn't just break the press, he destroyed its logic. The psychological advantage. Neuer changed matches before they even began. Strikers knew they couldn't simply run behind the defense, because Neuer would be waiting like a 6'4" spider guarding the space. Players hesitated to shoot, fearing his reach. Teams refused to chip the ball because he'd sweep it. Opponents altered tactics specifically to avoid his influence. One example, Germany versus Portugal in 2014. Portugal stopped playing long balls entirely after Neuer neutralized 2 early attempts. Their entire strategy collapsed under a single player's presence. Neuer wasn't just a goalkeeper, he was a psychological weapon. The 2014 World Cup, his magnum opus. No tournament showcases Neuer's revolution like Brazil 2014. Germany didn't just win the World Cup with Neuer, they won it through him. In the round of 16 against Algeria, Neuer produced the ultimate sweeper keeper performance. He sprinted out of his box multiple times, completed more touches outside the penalty area than some outfield players, and played as Germany's emergency center back. The world realized Germany wasn't playing 10 outfield players, they were playing 11. That match became required study for goalkeepers. It was Neuer's thesis, and the sport listened. Normalizing the modern keeper prototype. After Neuer, every club wanted a goalkeeper who could pass under pressure, sweep aggressively, start attacks, defend space, act like an extra center back, read the game like a midfielder. Players like Ederson, Alisson, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and Mike Maignan all represent Neuer's lineage. Before Neuer, the idea of a keeper as a playmaker was niche. After Neuer, it became standard. He didn't just evolve the position, he reset its expectations. The Neuer paradox, the keeper who made others better. Neuer's impact wasn't only on goalkeepers. Center backs trusted his sweeping, fullbacks pushed higher thanks to his distribution. Midfielders positioned differently because he controlled transitions. Wingers benefited from his quick restarts. Neuer upgraded not just a role, but entire teams. By rewriting goalkeeping, he unlocked new tactical systems for everyone else on the pitch. Modern highlines are built on his foundation. Modern build-up relies on his skills. Modern pressing needs his bravery. He changed more than the position, he changed the sport. The longevity of his legacy. Even as Neuer aged, his style remained influential. From 2020 to 2023, under Hansi Flick and Julian Nagelsmann, he continued to push lines high, deliver impossible saves, and participate in build-up play with total confidence. His performances in Bayern's 2020 Champions League run, especially against Lyon and PSG, proved that the sweeper keeper wasn't just a phase, it was the future. Younger keepers imitate him instinctively. Coaches designed systems around his template. Football's tactical evolution still traces back to him. Neuer didn't follow trends, he created them. Manuel Neuer didn't just redefine goalkeeping, he reinvented the rules of what the last line of defense could be. He turned risk into structure, chaos into advantage, and an old position into a modern weapon. And long after he retires, football will still be playing his version of the game.